Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Constellations. It's really nice to see you here on Wellbeing Wednesday. I'd like to introduce you to Welby. Welby is delivering this yoga session from Indonesia, where he's been practicing yoga for more than 10 years, and we're absolutely delighted that you've been able to join us today, Welby. So thank you. As you can imagine, it's difficult to deliver a session to participants that you can't see. We don't know everyone's ability. So bear with us, but we're so happy that Welby is here, and I'm going to leave him to it now, to the session. Enjoy, everyone. Thanks, Welby.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Welby. So welcome to the class. Let's try to know myself first. What am I going to teach for later on? So since the movements will be seeable, you can see me practicing it to it. But one of the things is maybe the leg. So I will try to make my pace of movements are very slow, and then the focus for yourself is to breathe with it. So you won't be like left behind. So even though you're left behind, some of my movements will be repetitive. So like I'm going to do like 3 to 5 times. So even though you're like in number one or you are left behind in number one, you can try to follow up or 5. So don't be rushy. Take your time to enjoy it. Yeah. So one of the things also after the breathing itself, you're going to move the body itself, starting from your head. Yeah, everything is going to move. So take it lightly. No need to tense the muscles all the way. Just try to loosen. Like imagine you're dancing in the movement. Okay, while you breathe with it. So once you're ready, try to prepare one of the things at least, which is a towel. We are going to use our knee a lot. And we're just padding for the knee. Okay. So if you do feel the knee, you will use it. So either two, the second one, you have to block. If you have to block. Yeah, or not, you can actually for a while, like cushion. Yeah, any type of cushion that you have at home. Yeah, your sofa, you can use it for later. Okay, just prepare it for yourself. So before we start, let's try to find your breathing rhythm and sit comfortably wherever you are right now. And by the way, our mats are sideways version. Yeah, so all the movements will be facing to the front to this camera. So sitting properly, think about your spine for a while. Yeah, whereas your breathing is going to reach up to the crown of your head. So as you breathe out, try to soften all the muscles to relax and release. So a few times as you breathe like this, think about long body and spine. As you exhale, can you loosen all the muscles, starting from the upper body, which is neck area, head area, towards down to your ribs. Okay, for a few more breaths, take a deep inhale. Let's count it about 4 seconds in. As you exhale, also about 4 seconds out. Okay, let's take one more deep breath in. And then softly breathe out. Okay. For the next inhale, reaching your hands up, rise to the sky. As you breathe out, let's gently bring your palms toward the heart area. Okay. And one more time, inhaling. And slowly bring it to your heart. Okay. For next, let's go for your sitting position, but with on your knees. Okay. Now, sit into this position. Think about your hips, number 1. Yeah, this is the side preview. You can take the deep inhale and then try to tilt the hip forward. As you exhale, tilt it back and curl it down. Now, as you repeat this movement, breathe in to go forward, and then breathe out to go back and down. Okay. Repeating a few more times for another 3. And next 2. Okay. And one more time. Inhale to arch. And exhale to curl. Now let's add it on. Reaching your hands forward and then up as you breathe in into an arch movement. As you exhale, bring it forward and down into curl movement. And another repetition. More times. Inhale. How long can you reach? That's another level. Exhale. Also, how far you reach forward? It's another goal for you. And another 2. Deep breath. Follow it. And slowly breathe out. Last one, inhale. And the last curl, exhale. Okay, and come back to neutral, pressing your palms to the ground. Yeah. If you are facing to the side, you can face back to the front and then straighten your legs one by one to the side, which is called a prasarita. Okay, holding in its location with the palms below the shoulders. Try to do the same thing like before, which is an arch inhaling, exhale to a curl rounding, look down or back. If it's right for you, take a look for yourself. Exhale to a curl. Okay. And then two more times, inhale to arch, and then curling. That's the last one, inhale, and curl, exhale. Now, holding at curl for the last round, take a deep breath in, try to expand the back of your body. As you breathe out, can you send it higher to the sky, which is a rounding movement, but don't fit too much from your hip yet. For another inhale, exhale, spread the back body wide. Okay. For the next round, inhale into arch, and then let's stay also in the arch. As you breathe out, can you send the ribs going down deeper just by letting it go, soften. No need to push it down or do anything else. For the next three, if you feel tight at the hip, you may add on the knee slightly bent. Okay. For the next two, inhale, deep breath and look forward. Exhale to soften the ribs. Okay. One more deep breath in. Okay. From that prasarita, let's add on. Turn the whole body facing to your right leg, which is a lunge. As you breathe out, put your left knee to the ground. With the pointed toe, back leg, and then come up, inhaling. As you breathe out, lower your right palm to the thigh. Now the next inhale, reach your left fingertips up higher, and then pull it back. Let's make it 3 times. Another 2. Inhale. As you reach forward, think about side body longer. As you go back, softening hands, shoulders, even your hip lower. Last deep breath. As you breathe out, this time, release it to the ground. Once your palms touch down, straighten front leg with a flat foot. As you breathe out, kiss your front leg by also relaxing shoulders and body. And repeat 2 more times. Inhale, arch. Exhale into curled body. And one more time. Inhale, arch. You will feel the back, bottom thigh, hamstring stretch. The last exhale, curl. Next inhale, just back leg straighten. And then exhale, step back to down dog. With the palms, push your hip back. Now, holding this first round, 3 exhales, you may add on heels up or bend knees if you feel tightened at the hamstring or hip. 2, the target is to lengthen your side body from the arms width towards the hip up. One more deep breath in. Next, come forward into plank pose, knees to the ground. Exhale, chaturanga, which is push-ups, until lower down the body. Inhale, starting from the palms width, shoulder blades to the back. Exhale, push your chest up into cobra movement. And then halfway down, as you inhale, push back to down dog with the arm straight. For the next right leg, 3-leg dog, which is straightening right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step forward, lunges inside the palm. If you haven't get there, help it. Okay. And then back leg grounded foot, arms up into here too. And then sink the hip a bit lower. Next, inhale, sun warrior, reach your right hand back. Exhale, elbow to thigh, Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Next, inhale, reach your top hand to the sky, opening chest. Exhale, fingertips come down, touch the ground with a rounding back. And repeat twice. Inhale, as you come up, think about like you're pulling a bow to open. Then exhale to lower down by loosen. One more time. Inhale to come up. The last one, come down, touch the ground and stay. Okay, right hand inside also the leg. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower the upper body, relax shoulders. Repeat twice. Inhale, straighten the chest, body. Forward bend to loosen the shoulders and also bending the hips. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend it. For the next, turn the whole body facing to the camera. Prasarita leg. And then forward bend, exhale, lower the body, relax. Let's come up into stand. Roll the body bone by bone to come up. Inhaling, arms to the sky in the end. Palms to heart, exhaling. Yeah, let's take it one more time. Inhale, reach up. This time, go down, bending from the hip until fingertips to the ground. Next, inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Turn to the left leg and just inhale. Same movement, only the opposite direction. Knee down to the floor. Both hands up, inhale. Left palm to the thigh. Right hand reach up and back. Make a big circle. Let's do it 3 times. 2. Inhale, forward and then up. To the back and down, exhale. Last one, inhale. Until touch the ground for the last one, exhale. Straightening front leg, pyramid pose. And then kiss your front leg, breathing out. Add on, another inhale, lengthen spine. You may lift the foot for another stretch, deeper stretch. Exhale, forward bend. Last one, inhale. Deeper forward bend. Okay. Come just bend your front leg, back leg straight. Push back to down dog. Exhale. Inhale to plank pose. This round let's gone through. Exhale, chaturanga without stopping. Inhale to cobra, lifting the chest, heart up. Exhale, push back to down dog. Left leg, 3 leg dog. Inhale. Step forward, lunges inside palm. Warrior 2, back foot grounded. And then arms up as you deep breath. The breathe out, you may sink the hip a bit lower. Like sun warrior, inhale, left hand go back. Extended warrior, Parsvakonasana, elbow tie. Right hand reach to the ceiling, 3 times open. Exhale, bring it down slow, rounding back. 2, inhale. How wide can you go? And then send it to the back, opening heart. Come back down slow, relaxing. One more time, inhale. And the last one, touch down. Okay. Staying on the ground, left hand also inside. Bend the elbows, rounding back, loosen. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe in. Softly breathe out. Last one. Inhale. Last fold. Exhale. Turn the whole body to the camera, Prasarita. Another forward bend. But for this round, let's say 3 breaths. Each inhale, can you send the hip higher by tilting the hip forward? And then the exhale, let the spine fold deeper to relax upper body. 2 more deep breaths. You might need still to use the knees bend as an option. Okay. 1 more deep breath. Okay. Next inhale, lift the chest up under, left back. Turn the whole body to the right again. Let's continue from the start. Add on back knee to the ground. And then reach both hands up. Inhale. This time, right palm to the thigh. Hold and stay. Each inhale, lengthen again left side body. Reach fingertips. Exhale, can you stand your left hip area, go to deeper. Each breath for 2 more times. Inhale, reach longer. And also exhale, sink deeper. 1 more deep breath in. Okay. Circle. Left hand, reach back to the waist as an option number 1. Okay. If you can, comfortable. How about option number 2? Hold the thigh. How about number 3? To your calf. Okay. Wherever it is, right hand reach up and then back. And then the breathe out, come back forward, touch down to the floor. Okay. Front leg straighten again. Same leg. Inhale. Kiss your front leg, pyramid pose. Add on, right hand up into twist. Hold your waist as you breathe out. The next inhale, spine longer, belly flat. Exhale, turn the whole body facing to the back and stay. Now, as you face behind, think about your right leg. Can it be straightened? That's number 1. Can you push the hip towards the camera? Also number 2. Yeah, if you can, it will feel more at the outer thigh and glutes. For another 2 exhale, how far can you go? Okay, one more deep breath and slowly come back. Fingertips to the floor, bend your front leg as an additional right hand inside. So if you need the padded knee, you can use it, either the towel or the block or the cushion. Yeah, wherever it is. Let's bring your palms a bit diagonal first. 45-degree angle from your leg. The next exhale, as you forward bend the body, you may bend the elbows and then touch down. At one condition, you don't want to push the hip back. You want to still keep leaning forward. But as an option, you don't have to go down fully. Yeah, whichever it is, the exhale, can you tip from your hip eventually into a forward bend body? If comfortable, as an additional level, you can make it closer to your right leg. Yeah, the more closer you go, the more out for your hips, but without jamming the hip, you can hold that for the next 5 exhales. Yeah. Let yourself fold comfortably as you breathe out. Yeah, and try to move around. Is it comfortable for the hip? Yeah, even though folded doesn't mean tensing. One more deep breath over there. Okay. And slowly come back to the center. Using your palms, lift the chest. Walk the palms towards the camera again. Now, check your back leg. Your left leg first. Is it one leg knee to toe? The second, right thigh is open to the side. Now, keeping the body at the center for a while as you breathe in. Exhale, can you stand only the hip towards the right side slowly? Which is how far can you go, it doesn't matter. But you will feel opening at the hip, inner thigh being stretched, which is already good. Repeating 2 times. Inhale, come back center. If comfortable from that point, can you go deeper by walking the hands also? Yeah, how wide can you go? Yeah, if you're flexible, go deeper. If you don't, just go slightly. Last one, inhale. How far? And then stay for the last. Yeah, if mine, I will come to this location. Yeah, if you're not there, no problem. For next 3 exhale, only using your hands to support your body. But can you open your right thigh and push wider for next 2? Again, using your breath out to soften the hip, soften the body. Don't tense it. Okay, and come back slowly using your palms. Next, we're going to up kneeling position. It's called gate pose. Turn your toe facing forward. Yeah, so make sure number 1, left leg 1 line below the hip. Yeah, right leg is straightened by the side. For the next inhale, reach your hands up. Yeah, we're going to slightly work the core. Exhale, side bend to the right side. Inhale, slowly come back up. Take your time, no rush. Exhale towards the left. This is quite hard. You need to use your core more. Yeah, until the left hand fingertips right. Relax. 2 times. Inhale to come back up. And then try to go how low. Yeah, which is your core rate staying. Inhale, come back up. Go to the left without touching the floor. Yeah. Last one. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Last one. Inhale to the left. And then this time, let's stay on the ground. So if you haven't touched the floor, make it grounded first. Right hand, let's stay by the hip. Think about your hip location. It's not at the back. Can you bring it towards the camera for 3 times? Yeah, 2. As you inhale, you must slightly go back just to loosen. Exhale, bring it forward bit by bit. Eventually, your hip will come forward, but keep the belly back. Last one, inhale. Once you're ready for the last, hold it. Don't go back anymore. With your bottom hand, yeah, lift the heart up. As you breathe out, bend the elbow. Can you loosen the shoulders, even your neck? As an additional, right hand by the ear. And then send it deeper for the next 3 exhales. 2, optional, right hand. Comfy, straighten down. Maybe some of you can touch the ground, which is good. Okay. But to come back, right hand up. Using bottom hand to lift. The last, using your core, pull back up. And then you may sit on your left heel. Yeah. Go back slightly, slowly, and then sit down. Now, in this location, your back leg, your right leg facing up. Okay. Make sure the number 1 knee is not locking down, slightly bent. Using fingertips, lift the chest. Exhale, forward bend towards your left thigh fully. Now, after you fold, you may lower the elbow down, relax shoulders, even your neck. Only 3 breaths, not too long at this position. But same thing, every time you bend, if you're not comfortable at the hip, stay up, it's okay. 2 more breaths. One more. The same thing. We're going to do right leg now. Walk the hands first. Right hand gonna be outside the leg. Left hand gonna be inside the leg. And make sure your belly on top of the thigh. And then exhale to fold it down. Okay? If at some point your knee hurting or not comfortable, keep it bent are okay. It's okay. Yeah. Or if you have the block, you can use it as support. Yeah. Anytime you need it for the knee especially. But you have another 3 inhale to lengthen. Also to fold deeper. 2 more breaths. One more breath. And gently walk back slowly. Come back center. Right? Now, back leg. Sorry, not back leg. Right leg. Turn to the side. We're going to lunges. Turn the whole body. So if you have towel below, you may lift it at the side. And then push back to down dog. Let's hold down dog for a few breaths. Especially think about your thighs. Can you push the thighs back further? Lengthening side body. And then try to press the heel down if you haven't. Yeah, if you flex it up, go there. One more deep breath to stay at down dog. For the next inhale, come forward to plank pose. This is just a vinyasa or a go-through movement. Exhale to chaturanga slowly. Inhale to cobra. Another exhale to down dog. Next, right leg, 3-leg dog. Inhaling. Add on, bend knee, open hip. So your right toe gonna go to the camera location. With the add-on, bottom heel come up. How wide can you open your top leg? For another 2 inhale to go. Exhale to make it wider. One more deep breath. The next exhale, step forward, lunges inside palm. Help it if necessary. Once you get there, back foot grounded, warrior 2. Sink a bit lower. Next, sun warrior. And then trikonasana, right hand to shin. You may hold the shin, or if you have blocks, you can use the block. Whichever comfortable. Let's use your hands. Example, if you don't have the block, you can use your shin itself. Use it to lift the heart open. As an additional, left hand straightened by the ear. Okay. Keep reaching, so you will stretch the side body, but in the same time, work the leg muscles so you don't get wobbly. Now for next 2, one more deep breath. For the next one, left hand fingertips by the hip. Use your front leg bended first, fingertips on the ground, fly into half moon pose. Now, at this location, think about your back leg, go higher. For another 2 exhales only, not too long. One more, think about leg work, splitting apart. Okay. Come back down slowly, bending your right leg, put the left foot down, and then turn the whole body back to the camera prasarita. And then another forward bend, relax for a while. Let's stay here as a pit stop for another 2 inhale. One more deep breath. Let's turn the whole body towards the left this time. Lunges, left leg. Yeah, make sure your towel is ready. Knee to the ground. Low lunges, both hands up. Palms towards thigh. Right hand number 1, big circle, lengthen. And then, not circle yet, hip deeper. 3. Another 2. Inhale to go longer. And then hollow the hip and leg. Last one, inhale. Okay. With the next inhale, reach long with the right hand. Circle it behind. Let's start with level number 1 towards your hip. If comfortable. Second, to your thigh. If comfortable, go to your calf. That's the last. But whichever it is, yeah. Example, if I'm here, left hand reach to the back to open your chest wider, higher, and then come back down slowly. Kiss your front leg, pyramid pose, straighten, Additional, left hand up, please. And then hold the waist. For the next inhale, lengthen spine. Deeper the twist by turning ribs and belly. For next 3, exhale, and the location. Can you send the hip towards the camera, which is your on right. 3, breath out. One more deep breath out. Come back center to lunges. At this location, you might need towel now. You may bring the towel below, and then stand your right knee at the front, left leg, right leg at the back. Now, palms above diagonal first as an option 1. As you bend the elbows, rounding the body, look down or look back. Okay. And again, hip is still forward towards your left leg area. That's going to be taking 5 exhales. You can add on, which is elbows walking towards your left leg. Remember the options. If not comfortable, don't go deeper. Just stay at the location. You can still move the body. You can still move the hip, or still with the palms chest up. That's still a good one for hip opening. For next 2, inhale to stay. One more deep breath. Okay. If you're using elbows, come back up with the hands straight, chest up. Walk the hands towards the camera. Keep the leg at the side. Now, after you check, right leg 1 line, palm shoulder 1 line. Each exhale, which you're going to do for 3 times. Can you push the hip and knee sideways? If number 1 is okay, come back for a while. You may open your left hand wider to send it deeper. Now, which is your need to find your own level for this one. And one more time, inhale to come back. The last one, exhale. How low can you go? Yeah, try to go there. But for the next 5, exhale. Sink the hip, yes. At the same time, lift the chest. And don't let it curl down. Can you open and expand the body to the front? 3 times. 2 more breaths to go. Okay, 1 more deep breath. Slowly come back center by walking hands. Next, turn your left leg sideways, facing towards the camera. Ground the foot and then roll up the body. Yeah, right. Okay. Now at this location, number 1, hip square, arms up. Yeah, we're going to do this sitting later. Exhale, side bend towards the left. How low? Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right with core control. 2 more times. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center and up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Okay. Last one. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. And center to the right and stay. Now, as you hold at the right side, fingertips or palm on the ground. Now, left hand straightened by the ear. Each breathe out, side bending deeper by bending your right elbow. For the next 3, exhale. How low can you go? 2 more breaths. Okay, and slowly, left hand up. Use your core to come back up slow and release. You may sit down on your heels. Yeah, super slow. Left foot face up, flexing. Now use fingertips to lift your chest first as you breathe in, and then forward bend to your right knee. Okay. For the next 3, inhale, go longer if possible, and then let's make it lower as you breathe out. Okay. 2 more breaths to go. 1 more deep breath. Next, tap your time to walk to your left leg using your palm. Left palm outside the leg, right palm inside. The next inhale, lengthen towards your left leg. As you exhale, forward bend to kiss the knee. If you feel your knee not comfortable, slightly bend it, or even use the block to support it. Yeah, sitting position on your right heel, but doing forward bend to your left leg. 2 more exhales to go. 1 more deep breath to go. And slowly come back. Let's bring your palms back first. Straighten your back leg, left leg, and then turn body and leg towards your left leg lunges and step back to down dog. If you have the towel below you, move it aside. Now, at the down dog, let's take our next 3 inhale, pull side body lengthened, and then push the hip and thigh further. Okay. 2 more breaths to go, lengthen side body, and then send the hip further and higher. 1 more deep breath to go. Next, add on, left leg come up, 3 leg dog. Add on, bend the knee, open hip. Now, how wide can you open the hip? Number 1. And then how high can you open the hip also? For the next, breathe out, step forward, lunges, inside palm. Let's go back to warrior 2. Back foot grounded, and then come up. Swing the hip a bit lower. Next, inhale, stand warrior. This round, Trikonasana, left hand to shin. Now, as you hold the shin or block, choose your options. Right hand higher, wider. And then as you breathe out, can you stand it to open the heart? 3 exhales to go. If you find it unbalanced, you can just look down. 2 breaths to go. Okay. And then the next, reaching right hand by the ear. Okay. Grow longer, reaching further. 1 more deep breath. Okay. As an addition to fly and balance leg, right hand by the hip. Bend your left knee, fingertips prepare, back leg come for the step, and then make it fly into half moon pose. Now, can you make your top leg even higher, but your body may go lower by relaxing upper body? 3 exhales. 2. Let's come slowly to Prasarita. Right foot come back down. Turn the whole body towards the camera. And then exhale to forward bend. Now staying at this forward bend, another 3 exhales. Or option, if you feel tired at legs, you may come down to child pose. Knees at the center, and then forward. Whichever you are right now for the next 3 exhales. 2 more breaths. Right. And let's come back. Yeah. Kneeling position. If you're at the Prasarita, let's stay at the Prasarita. If you're done, let's come up. Now from this location, let's start with bending your knees slightly, just to loosen the thigh, loosen the hip, even your knees. Once you're ready, let's start with turning both foot diagonal angles, 45 degrees more and less, and then try to squat back and down. Okay. Once you're ready, go to the right side, which is called Sandasana. Option number 1, you may start with lifting your right hip high enough to support the body. If you're comfortable, try to lower the heel and then slide the left leg away. Whichever it is, which is comfortable for your hamstring, inner thigh, and in your right hip. Now, if you feel not comfortable, if you have the block, use it. Use it for sitting position. That's okay. Exhale to do a forward bend. For the next 3 exhales only, how low can you go with the body? But in the same time, how low the hip? For more opening, hip and thigh. 1 more deep breath below. Okay. Slowly, with the palm, walk to your left leg. So if you don't have the block, but you're going to fall back, just sit. That's okay. Wherever it is. But whichever it is also, let's try to use your palm, go to your left leg, and then do forward bend. If comfortable, as an additional, right palm towards the thigh, and it open. For next 3, open, forward bend. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, and slowly come back, face with the camera first. After you come, Let's bring your right knee on the ground, doing this. Kneeling, pointing. You might need the towel. Yeah. And then left foot flex up. Now, comfortable, take your time. Can you make your hip sitting down on the floor inside the heel? Yeah, so your right heel is at the side, hip at the middle, the hip of the left to left leg one line. If not comfortable, you may bring your back leg, come forward, go across. Now, this is okay. But whichever double, right hand come up. Exhale, side bender towards left leg. So each inhale, make sure your right hip, especially the one that bends back, you need to make your hip arch down, chest up, and then body sideways. You have another 3 inhale to grow longer. And how about make it deeper by just loosening? Yeah, no need to reach towards too much. Loosen hands, loosen upper body. You have another 2. One more deep breath. Okay, and slowly come back up. The same leg, lift the arms. Let's make a twist facing to your right. So your right leg, wherever it is, hold the thigh, chest up, spine long, and then twist from the side to the side. Or if you can, twist towards the back. 3 exhale to go. 2 more exhale. 1 more breathe out. So if you know the walking movement next on, you can keep your right leg at the front or at the back, right palm beside the glutes area or hip area, left hand by the ear. Now starting from the hip, come up first, back foot grounded, and then left hand reaching by the ear, and then send the whole body to the back like a back bend. Yeah, so right leg, depending on your first option, it doesn't matter, but think about your left leg pressing, push to lengthen, and then reach back. Another 3 to go. Yeah, 3 more breaths. How long and then how wide can you go? 2 optional, stay grounded. 1 more exhale. And release. Slowly come back forward. So for everybody, let's bring your knee back to this location. Palm straight, and then tuck toes, lift the heel, and then squat to your right leg. Okay. At this location for everybody, heel up right. Because we are doing the second level, which is right knee, can you open it to the side, 90 degrees? If yes, left leg turn up, 90 degrees also, facing up. Now each inhale, can you lift the chest higher, but the exhale, send the butt back slowly. Okay? The more you lower you go, the more harder it is. And in the same time, you can actually lower the heel, lower your glutes, but keep your right leg widen. This foot gonna be diagonal again, but more opening the hip. Yeah, for the next 2 inhale, using your hands just to lift your chest. No need to come down anymore. If you're going to fall back, use that palms and fingertips to hold on. Don't let it fall back. You have only 1 more breath to hold. Not too long. And come back with and push. Close the foot first. And then switch side. Let's bring your left foot closer. Right foot wider. And then squat to your left leg. Take your time. Yeah. So the first option, you may use the heel up. Yeah. Try to loosen the leg. Once you're ready, heel down. Or using block to support. Yeah, whichever it is, lengthen, and then forward bend. For the first 5 exhales. 4 more breaths to go. 3 more breaths. If you're still using the heel up, that's cool. Let's stay there for another 2. Okay. 1 more exhale. Okay. Next round, let's turn to the right side, using your palm to walk. Yeah, right palm outside, left palm inside. First option, just stay grounded. Yeah, don't lift the hands up. Turn the whole body, and then do a forward bend. Yeah, this is option number 1, which is the person who can go down. You can add on left palm, hold the thigh, and push the thigh away as you fold to your right leg. Another 5, 4, 3. Make sure it's comfortable. If not, choose another level, please. No problem with the levels. As long as you feel the hamstring. Hip for 2. One more exhale. Walk your hands forward. Yeah, this time adjust your knee location below pointed toes. Option 1, sit on the heel and then cross and across. Slide it down slowly until you sit grounded. This is another level for your hip. Once you're comfortable, or do cross your leg at the front. Whichever it is, left hand up. Exhale into side bend body. As you do this, think about body longer, wider, before deeper for the next 5, 4, exhale, 3, right, and come back up. Switch. Using your core, pull back. Arms up, inhale. Let's twist, going to the left. You can use hands. Use it to twist further for the next 3, exhale only. 2, breath. All right, for the next one, fun. Right hand up. You're going into the vaulting pose. You can bring your right leg slightly inside first, especially if you're on your knees before. Left palm below, left right hand by the ear, and each inhale, using your right foot to push, pull the core in, and then lean back to open your chest. For the next 5, breathe out also. 4, some people can look back. Some people sideways enough. 3, follow the breathing to go deeper. 2, all right, slowly come back from the side and then sit down again. Next, palms down. This is the last level, which is hard part. Tuck toes, knee off, and then send the knee off, send the knee wide into 90 degrees sideways. And that's the maximum. Yeah, some people 45 or even 30. Try to do your best. And then going back and down slowly, sitting. Because once you sit down with both legs opening, right side also opening, keep the chest up for this round. It's like somebody is pulling your heart forward instead of go back and down. Yeah, to go forward is harder. For the next 5. Yeah, in the same time, hip down, slow, 4. Can you send your left leg wider or right leg more open? 3. Deep breath out for deeper hip. One more breath only. Okay. Slowly come back to the front. Use your hands, knee down. Good. Bring your right leg in first. And then left leg center. Closing that leg, sitting on your heels. Take a few breaths at the sitting position while we move your hips. Recovery for a while before the last part. Yeah, a few movements, not too much. 2 more breaths. Next, forward and back, also good. But next movement, we're going to start from sitting position. Yeah, just cross your leg one by one. But let's bring the right one at the front. Now, at the sitting location, think about spine, shoulders. Yeah, once you're ready, let's bring your right leg at the front first. Left foot cross only. First, grab the foot, lift the foot up towards your head, towards your chest. And yes, if you know, we're going to be at the front of your head later. But for this one, think about breathing in to lengthen the body. Each exhale, can you bring this foot closer to your heart? Yes or no? Yeah, choose your level. But need to be soft, comfortable. Hip also soften. And don't tense the muscle. Yeah, far away are okay. One more breath to go. Right. The next one, each inhale at the center. As you exhale, can you open it sideways with using only right hand? Repeat that 3 times. Inhale, center. Some people can open it to the side until the foot facing forward. We just go if possible. Last one, inhale. If not, maybe this far, let's stay. Now, each breathe in, heart up. Exhale, leg wide. 2, maybe wider, maybe max. Last breath in. Next, come back. Let's put it down first. move around, make sure comfortable. If not touching the ground, no problem. Let it loose for a while. Because next level, under your toes with optional level. Now, starting the same foot. The second option, right hand below the leg. Grabbing the foot from outside and try to straighten the leg sideways. This is your first level to be chosen. Level 1 we just done. If comfortable, let's on. How about level 2? Bend the elbow again. Grab the foot with the left palm from outside. And then send your right palm down to the ground. Use it as support to open your heart. And then head inside the leg. Straighten that leg slowly. Now, just if you're stuck at this location, grab your towel. You can use it as a support. Hold the towel as an extension for your hand. But whichever it is, I want to see the heart open and breathable body for the next 5 exhales. 4 breathe out. Yes, you will start to stretch at the hamstring, stretch at the side body ribs, even your shoulder. 3 more breaths. 2. All right, and slowly come back. Let's bring it back to the front. Baby cradle. Just hug the legs and roll it side to side to loosen. 2 breaths before we switch our legs. Okay, next up. Cross your right leg below, left leg above. Let's grab the foot. Now foot towards the heart. Even though it's not touching, no problem. Far is okay. But each breathe out, can you stand it deeper for the next 3? 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. That's on. Inhale at the center, using only left leg. Exhale, open sideways 3 times. Maximum 90 degrees. 2. 1. The last one, open. Let's stay for a while. 3. Can you make it wider, harder? Yeah, if not, stay. 2 exhales. 1. Okay. Next level. Hold. Oh, no, not yet. Another level. Bring it inside. Left hand below the leg. Okay. With the heart up. Straighten left leg as much as you can. So if you're stuck at the knee bend, go for it. It's okay. If you feel your shoulders stuck, left palm outside. Yeah, my assumption this side is more stiffer. So take your time to open. No rush. 3 exhales to go. 2. Yeah, we're going to do the tip up first. Take a rest. The first one I forgot to give you a rest. Okay. Because the next round, panda your toes, which is quite hard for some people. But if you're flexible, go for the full version. Yeah. Okay. We just hold the foot, left palm below, head inside first. Now take a deep breath before you send the leg to the side, opening heart. Yeah. If not comfortable with that, use the towel again, anytime. Yeah. But I want to see the breathing. And breathe out. For the next 3 exhales to go. 2. Okay. And release. Slowly come back. Breath in the baby cradle. Yeah. Move around for about a while. 2 exhales only. Okay. Let's come back to the ground first. Next movement, going to do Upavista, wide leg. Yeah. Spread the legs wide into a V. Sitting comfortably. Yeah. You might need to bend the knees if you feel your knee not comfortable later. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold down super slowly. If you're comfortable with it, straighten legs sideways and then fold even deeper towards the ground. Yeah, you might need to take your time. Each breath out, can you send your belly area closer to the floor? If yes, ribs down, chest down, even head down. For the last, let's lay down. We have another 5 more inhale. Grow longer. Exhale. Who knows? Getting deeper. Stay above with 4. 3 more breaths. Keep sending your heart area forward. 2 more exhale. 1 more breath out. Slowly come back center using your palm. And then walk to your right leg. Keeping your left leg grounded. As you breathe out, turn the whole body above the thighs. And then do a forward bend. The same technique. Each inhale lengthen. Deeper by folding but relax. You have another 3 inhale to go. For the one who's comfortable, lower the elbows down. Two more breaths. In the same location, let's bring your right hand inside the leg. Left hand go up to the sky, opening heart. Exhale to side bend right leg. You might grab the toe, or you can try also using the feet, the towel. Two more breaths. And release. If you use towel, let go. Come back up slowly. Turn the whole body to your left leg next down. And then do forward bend. Yeah, starting from the top level. Is it comfortable? Another exhale to go deeper, maybe elbows. You might need to remind yourself each leg has different hamstrings, so you need to know, is it limited or comfortable to go there? Feel free to go there. For another 2 more exhales. Next movement, left hand inside, side bending. Right hand rise, open the heart. As you breathe out, reach to your ear. You might stay here as the first option, go deeper. If you do rounding to the back, use your bottom hand again to open the heart. And this is more better, rather than with the curl. 3. If you can reach but close enough, you can use towel. Because the more you push your foot away, the more you stretch your side body. 3, 2, and slowly come back. Forward, forward. Foot together, badan konasan. Let's bring it one by one. Once your foot touch together, using your tilt from your hip, lean forward as you breathe in, and then do forward bend by relaxing the whole body again. This one's supposed to be more comfortable, but yeah, some people might not. So thinking about number 1 knee may not be hurt. If you do, coming up, you may bring the foot slightly forward, and then do forward bend relaxedly. Let's stay here for another 4 more exhales. And pose. There might be a curling body like a turtle. People with flexibility, you can tip from your hip deeper, lengthen spine, and then fold towards your foot. 2 more breaths to go. Okay. And slowly come back up. Hugging your knees together with the thighs, knees, and then inhale to lengthen. Exhale to curl the body to the back. This is the side review. So you want to bring your ribs area, especially towards the upper back. Go wider behind, but in the same time using fingertips to hold so you don't fall back. 3, breathe out. Loosen the whole upper body, especially your neck and shoulder. 2 breaths. 1 more deep breath. And gently roll the body down into the floor, but slowly. Take the time. Once you are down, make sure you're inside the mat. For the next few movements, if you know, we're not actually going to do Savasana, but in the same time you do the movement for the next one, think about breathing rhythm. So it's like a Savasana movement. So let's start from the knees itself. Inhale at the center. Exhale, lower it down to the camera area. Loosen also the hips. Loosen also the ribs. Inhale, pull back center. Exhale, lower down to the back. How low can you go optional? Repeat this twice. Right, left, right, left. Or camera behind, camera behind. Just by softening the hips. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Okay. Last round. Center. And behind. For the next one, prepare like a Baddha Konasana. Sit together in the middle, quite close to your hip, but without arching your back. Once you're ready, left foot first. Place it on the ground. Right thigh and knee may touch the ground. Exhale, send your top hip towards the camera bit by bit. How far can you go? More into a sit. Inhale, center, and then switch the opposite direction. Put the knee down, place the foot, and then send the hip up bit by bit, as much as you can. Repeat that twice. Inhale, center. Exhale to the camera, hip. Center again. To the back, exhale. Bit by bit. There's a power work, but only gently. For the next one, to the right again. But if you are comfortable with it, lift the hip up. Hip off the ground, more higher. Inhale, center. Over the next side. Or stay grounded if comfortable that way. Okay. But one more round, right, left, or front and back. And the left side. Okay. And center. Come back to the center also. Touch the feet. Knees side to side, loosen. For next 2 exhales, no need to go think about the legs movement. Just let it side to side sway. One more deep breath in and soften. Okay, let's go to the side way, facing to the right. Lay down for a while. Now take your time, no rush. Each breathe out, you send the body softer to the ground. Let it melt. 2 more breaths in. To come back up, let's use your left hand, press the ground, and then come back to the knee. As you sit tall, you may cross the legs. Hip to spine lengthen as you breathe in. Another softening as you breathe out. Another 2 inhale. You might just take eyes closed or open hands. Focus on your breath. Last breath. For the next inhale, raise your hands up. Reach longer. And then palms to heart, exhale. One more time. Inhale. And the last exhale, if you do close your eyes, and then open your eyes. And thank you for joining.